Hey everyone, this is Nidhi from Untitled Academy, Strive for Excellence. Today I am going to talk about what is gerund. So let's get started. Gerunds are words that are formed with verbs but act as a noun. A gerund is a verb in the ing form. It is used as a noun. So it's that simple. For example, he likes running. In this sentence, running is the gerund. Second one is Somijoy likes playing cricket. The word playing is a gerund. You can use a gerund as the subject, the complement, or the object of a sentence. Let's understand some examples of how to use gerund as subject, complement, or object of a sentence. Reading helps you learn English. In this sentence, reading is the subject of a sentence. Second one is her favorite hobby is cooking. The word cooking is a complement of a sentence. Third one is I enjoy running. In this sentence, running is the object of a sentence. Let's see, gerunds can be made negatively by adding not. For example, the best thing for your health is not drinking. Here, drinking is a gerund and we can use negative form is not drinking. Now, let's do some exercise. First one is everyone enjoyed John's dancing. In this sentence, dancing is the gerund. Second is I enjoy cycling. The word cycling is a gerund. Next one is regularly visiting the school. In this sentence, visiting is the gerund. Next one is playing cricket is fun. In this sentence, playing is the gerund. Next one is he loves acting. The word acting is a gerund. Next one is she loves painting. In this sentence, painting is the gerund. I hope you understand the gerund. So it's time for small taste about the whole lesson. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. First one is swimming is my favorite sport. Next one is I can't stand Tom speaking Spanish. I enjoy shopping with cousin. Today I am going to teach you what's the difference between can and could. I know you have must seen the video can and could. Do you know when to use can and could and how to use can and could? So let's get started. Now I am going to talk about what's the meaning of can. Let's understand the definition of can. The word can, in its most common form, it means be able to do something. In most cases, it can be replaced with the form of be able to. The summarized can is present tense version of the word. For example, I can dance. The above sentence, it means that the person has the ability to dance, not necessarily that they are dancing at the moment. Now let's understand when to use can. Can is one of the most commonly used to modal verb in English. It can be used to express ability, to request, to asking permission, and to show possibility. Now let's understand about ability. Ability means is a special talent or skill. Ability can be expressed in the present or future. When we talk about the ability, we mean two things. The first, we mean general ability. This is something that once you have learned, you can do anytime you want, like being able to read, swim, and so on. For example, she can speak English fluently. In this sentence, speaking is the one kind of ability. The other kind of ability is specific ability. This means something that you can or can't do in one particular situation. For example, we can't come now. The word come is one kind of negative ability for someone. Let's understand more examples of ability in a sentence. First one is, I can speak French. Here, can is used for the ability of speaking French. Second one is, I can play the sitar. In this sentence, can is used for the ability of playing sitar. Now let's understand how do you make a formal and informal request. First one is informal request. There are different ways of asking for something. We usually ask for something in a polite. For example, can I have the black paper? In this sentence, can is used by informal way. Second one is, can I have the pen? Here the word can is used by informal way. Now let's understand what is the meaning of asking permission. If someone is given permission to do something, they are allowed to do it. For example, you will need permission from your parents to go on the New York trip. So, it is called for asking permission. In an informal setting, it is okay to use can for permission. For example, can I borrow your pen please? In this sentence, I want a pen, so I am asking someone about it by using can. But please remember, it's informal way to use can. Second one is, can I ask you a question? In this sentence, I want to ask a question, so I used can. Again, please remember, it's an informal way of a sentence. Next one is, can she swim in your pool? In this sentence, she wants to swim in someone's pool by using can. But again, it's informal way of sentence. Now, let's understand what's the meaning of could. Could is a modal verb. It is used with the base form of a verb. Could is sometimes considered to be the past form of can. For example, could I speak to Mr. John please? In this sentence, could is used in formal way. Could is a modal verb used to express possibility or past abilities as well as to make suggestions and requests. Now I am going to talk about past abilities. We can use first one is general skills and second one is past abilities. For example, When I first started my job, I could work long hours without a break. It means they hired her because they knew that she could do the job well. Second one is, I could speak Chinese when I was a kid. In this sentence, could is used in formal way. But please remember, could cannot be used in a positive sentence in which you describe a momentary or one-time ability. So be careful when you use could. And now it's time for the special tip. Could not suggest that it is impossible for something to happen. Next one is formal request. There are a numbers of way of asking someone to do something in a polite and indirect way. For example, could you pass me the salt? In this sentence, could is used by formal way. Second one is, could you call a car for me please? In this sentence, could is used by formal way. However, when asking for permission, could does not have a past tense meaning. It is equally polite to say, could I leave early? In this sentence, could is used with subject to ask for permission, and it's a formal way. The other example of could is, could I choose my own doctor? And again, it's a formal way of sentence. Next one is, could we go home now? In this sentence, it's a formal way of sentence. Now let's understand what is the meaning of possibility. There are two types of possibility. First one is general possibility and second one is specific possibility. First of all, what does general possibility mean? It means you are talking about something which is true for different people at different times. For example, in Norway, temperature can be low as -50 Celsius in winter. Second one is specific possibility. Could shows a specific possibility. It means that he could be hard to talk to at one time or about one specific subject. For example, the weather station said temperature could be as low as -10 Celsius tonight.
Hello everyone, this is Nathan from Municipal Academy Strive for Excellence. Today I am going to teach you 30 most common errors we make in everyday English. Myself, I am Linda. Is that correct? No, it should be I'm Linda. While introducing oneself, it is usually observed that the users mix up both the possessive pronoun myself and the subject pronoun I. So what about this sentence? Does she has a car? Here we should say, does she have a car? The helping verb does is used at the beginning and the main verb have denotes possession or ownership. Next one is, he has white hairs. The correct sentence is, he has white hair. All the hair on one's head is considered uncountable and so hairs is almost always incorrect. Next one is, I prefer tea than coffee. The correct sentence is, I prefer tea to coffee. Prefer is always followed by the preposition to. Next one is everybody are happy. The correct sentence is everybody is happy. Words like everybody, somebody, anybody, and nobody are actually singular, not plural. Even though everybody refers to a lot of people, it takes the singular verb. Next one is I think she doesn't like butter. The correct sentence is I don't think she likes butter. Although there is no specific grammar rule here, it's more common to say I don't think she likes butter. Next one is do you want that I make lunch? The correct sentence is do you want me to make lunch? That is not normally used after want. The correct sentence is do you want me to make lunch? Next one is I like very much pizza. The correct sentence is I like pizza very much. We don't normally put very much between a verb like and it's the object pizza. The correct sentence is I like pizza very much. Next one is the list of items are on the table. The correct sentence is the list of items is on the table. In the above sentence, the list of times is one singular list. Therefore, we should not use are. We should use is. Next one is he did not wrote the paper last week. The correct sentence is he did not write the paper last week. The helping verb did is followed by the present tense of the verb and not the past tense form. Next one is I will be going to the dance party yesterday. The correct sentence is I will be going to the dance party tomorrow. The future tense is being used to talk about the wrong time in the sentence above. Since the sentence is talking about something that happened in the past, yesterday, you should only use the future tense when something has not happened yet, but it's going to happen in the future. My sister has children. Is that correct sentence? No, it should be my sister has a child. Don't use indefinite articles with plural words. Next one is every day I am waking up late. The correct sentence is every day I wake up late. Use the present simple, not the present progressive for normal routines. What about this sentence? He do not have a laptop. The correct sentence is he does not have a laptop. Do not should not be used after the subject pronoun like he, she and it. Next sentence is that's who I am. The correct sentence is that's who I am. Do not end the sentence with a pronoun plus verb contractions. Next one is if I will visit New York, I will meet you. The correct sentence is if I visit New York, I will meet you. Use simple present tense to refer to the future after conjunction like when, after, if as soon as. Next one is she is married with an engineer. The correct sentence is she is married to an engineer. To is the correct preposition to use with married. Next one is my students is intelligent in the class. The correct sentence is my student is intelligent in the class. A singular noun is used with my. Next one is this is the most unique dress. The correct sentence is this is the unique dress. Adjective like unique, ideal, entire, extreme, perfect do not admit different degrees of comparison. John and me went to the mall. Is that correct sentence? No. It should be John and I went to the mall. When talking about doing some activity with someone else, use his or her name followed by I. Next one is it is Smith's and Peter's car. Is that correct sentence? No. It should be it is Smith and Peter's car. Use apostrophe only after the name of the second person. Next one is he will be home early. The correct sentence is he will be home soon. Here what's the difference between early and soon? Early means happening or done before the usual or expected time, and soon means in or after a short time. Next one is Sita is his favorite holy book. The correct sentence is the Sita is his favorite holy book. The Sita is the epic, so the is used before it. Next one is Laura is senior than me. Is that correct sentence? No. It should be Laura is senior to me. To is the right preposition to use with senior. Next one is Mac is wiser than strong. The correct sentence is Mac is more than strong. The comparative in ER is not used while comparing two qualities of the same person or thing. Next one is I know to drive a bicycle. The correct sentence is I know how to drive a bicycle. Know is generally followed by how, when, where and why. Next one is every girl must bring their own lunch. The correct sentence is every girl must bring her own lunch. Some of the most common grammar mistakes are pronoun errors. They occur when pronouns do not agree in number with the nouns to which they refer. If the noun is singular, the pronoun must be singular. If the noun is plural, the pronoun must be plural as well. Next one is the dad found the boy and he was happy. The correct sentence is the dad was happy when he found the boy. An antecedent is a word that comes before a pronoun and helps the reader understand what the pronoun means. Generally, you can clear up this confusion by regarding the wording. Next one is what reason did he come here for? The correct sentence is for what reason did he come here? Another common grammar mistake is ending a sentence with a preposition. A preposition by its nature indicates that another word will follow it. In casual conversation, this type of errors is no big deal, but you should avoid this mistake in your writing. Next one is I am doing good in math. The correct sentence is I am doing well in math. One of the most common grammatical error is mixing up well and good. In general, well is an adverb while good is an adjective. When you aren't sure which one to use, simply ask yourself whether an adjective or an adverb is appropriate for the situation. In today's grammar, let's look at the difference between sometime and sometimes and how to use them. So let's get started. Sometimes is a very common adverb that means occasionally or now and then. It means not always or not often. For example, sometimes I take the bus to work. Sometimes I go to a movie. It means I don't do it all the time. I do it sometimes. That's sometimes. Let's contrast that with the second one, which is sometime. Sometime. Two ways to use this. First one is sometime we can talk about time in the future. For example, sometime next year I will move to New York. It means I don't know when, but in the future, sometime. Another way to indefinite time. You can also talk about the past. For example, sometime last week my friend came over and didn't even tell me he came back in a London city. It means sometime last week. So I look at the past week. Sometime in there, I don't know exactly when. Now let's do this exercise. First one is visit us dash. Second question is I dash get scared of dark. Next one is we should go out for a movie dash. And last one is his behavior is dash strange. Please write your answer in the comment box.
Today I am going to teach you how to improve your pronunciation. So let's get started. Usually a nerve or brain disorder has made it difficult to control the lips, tongue, larynx or vocal cords which make speech. First one is A, C, A, O, S, S. It means across. Don't say across. It is easy to confuse across with crossed, but better to keep them separate. For example, drop across and have coffee sometime. The next one is A-S-K. It means ask. The correct pronunciation is ask. Don't say ask or ask. If you are learning general English, make sure to say ask, not ask, so that it sounds correct to people all over the world. For example, ask no questions and hear no lies. Next one is F, E, B, R, U, A, R, Y. It means February. Many people have trouble pronouncing English words which have two R sounds close together. Make sure to pronounce both R sounds. Feb, ru, re. Not fab, re. The correct pronunciation is February. For example, the February air was cool and soft. The next one is nuclear. It means nuclear. Again, this is a word where people often get confused about the order of the sounds and pronounce it nuclear. But the correct pronunciation is nuclear. Nuclear. For example, our country has discontinued nuclear testing. Next one is DEFINITY. It means definitely. How it is mistakenly pronounced? De-fi-and-ly. The correct pronunciation is def-in-it-ly. It means definitely. It kind of sounds how it is spelled, but we just cannot get definitely, right? For example, I can't tell you definitely when I will come. The next one is INTRODUCTION. It means introduction. Don't say introduction. The correct pronunciation is introduction. For example, generally a book has an introduction. Next one is ANSWER. Remember that the W is not pronounced. The correct pronunciation is answer. For example, he gave the answer without the W. Next one is AN. It means and. Many people pronounce this word like on or un. All you have to do is say it just like the letter N. For example, she ate an apple. Next one is JEWELLY. It means jewelry. Remember that jewel is pronounced first. The E goes before the L. For example, she was wearing a single piece of jewelry. Next one is WOMEN. It means women. The O is pronounced much differently than O sound in the singular form of woman. The O is pronounced I as in the word in. The E is also pronounced like an I. For example, I see 10 tall women next to one short woman. I hope you understand how to improve pronunciation. So if you learn fluent English, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. See you next time.